Welcome back to Joey's Wine Rack. I'm Joey Paisano, and they're not. I know, it's getting old. We have the lovely Rochelle. Yay. And we have the lovely Ben. If everything looks a little similar, it's because we're actually doing three in one. We're actually doing a kind of bombarding you, if you will. Today we start off with a beer tasting, which was excellent. Thank you, Ben. Then we did a little white. Thank you all.
Very good.
That was very good. And now we're going to try something that's new to me. Grape, I know. This particular one, not so much. We went shopping last night at downtown Fine Spirits and Wines. A little plug for Gregor and the group. Came across this one. One of the really cool things, and we were talking about it kind of earlier, where do you shop for wine and all that sort of stuff. Here in Colorado Springs, I used to shop at other places. Now, pretty much my exclusive place is downtown Fine Spirits and Wines because I got this really cool selection. It's the space is set up really awesome. It's almost kind of like, not really antique-y, but almost museum-esque, maybe. But they've got amazing prices. Their prices easily stack up with the warehouse places. And they've got personality. If you've been hanging out with me, who's got personality? So, your first time in downtown Fine Spirits, what do you think?
They had an incredibly large selection.
And some cool personalities.
Indeed. Very
And
friendly.
Very friendly. That matters. Even if the prices were a little bit higher, I would still probably gravitate there. But it's really cool, and you've been there too, right?
Several times.
And it's just got this really awesome vibe. I don't go in and feel, I don't really want to spend time or money here. I like it. I like walking in, but this feels comfortable. I could spend hundreds of dollars here. So, yesterday we kind of shopped for some reds, and we have, my Spanish is, no, not so great. Campos de Luz. This is a state wine, and it is 100% Garnacha. Garnacha is the grape. This is kind of old wine, and typically with old wine, it really means it's got, well, character. It's got character. So it's not going to be, it's okay. It's going to have a little something to it. You're laughing at me, aren't you?
I'm fine.
You're not laughing near me. You're laughing at me. It's okay. I'm used to it. Because you know what? I look in the mirror and go, really? No. So we're going to try this out too because we've done the beer, which was fantastic, and that was a what?
It was a triple, a Belgian triple.
It was a bueno. I know it's Spanish. And we tried the white, which was a what?
Coppola,
Coppola.
Pinot,
Pinot Grigio.
Pinot Grigio.
Pinot Gris.
Italian style from California. Somebody's going to Italy. And it's not me. Not cool. And the Luz. So Campos de Luz from España. We're going to Spain. So we've been to Montreal. We've been to Cali. Now we're going to Spain. My body is so freaked out. No, I'm kidding. So we kind of do the same presentation and all that sort of stuff. The young lady is going to be presented to this time around. But first thing we notice is we have a screw top, but we don't call it a screw top. What do we call it? Audience?
Stelvin enclosure!
Ta-da! Stelvin enclosure, exactly, yay! Screw top has a really horrible connotation. Back when I was in high school and drinking that stuff, yes. Sadly enough, I have to admit, I drank really crap in high school. It was not legal, don't do it. But screw top. It's come a long, long way, and really what's cool about the Stelvin enclosure now, or the screw top, is it's much more convenient. It lends itself extremely well to picnics, those casual affairs kind of thing, not affair, but casual affair. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of what we do. So Campos de Luz. It is a 2011. So if you happen to tune in for the other part of the show, we were actually doing a 2012 Pinot Grigio. Typically, although not always, but typically, the whites tend to be a little bit younger. So 2012 is great. It's now April of 2014. So it's about a year or so old. Typically speaking, the reds tend to be a little bit older. They also cellar well. So apparently I've said something. What typically happens is that 2011, 2010, even 2009 and such is really typical for a red because they age well and they have that extra body. I don't mean body, I mean body. So we do this first, we'll present this, and we're going to go not knuckles, thankfully. And in some of the other shows, you know, like, oh, okay, I'm going to spit the cork. It's a cap. No reason to. But we are going to use the drop stop. We're going to let the Stefan, Rasmus, and Lisa, thank you. So we call it chrome. I call it chrome. A little silver disc. Roll that bad boy up. Stick it in and let it go. And then do a little pour. And I'm going to shut up so you can hear this. So what's the first thing we notice?
Color.
Color. And what color is it?
Red.
Red. It is red. But really what I look at personally when I taste a red is I want to see something that's just awesome, dark red, almost purple sometimes. This one's maybe not quite as deep as some, which is okay. But as we start tasting some other stuff, and we start tasting stuff that's a little bit older, like a Chianti is an excellent example. It does start off with kind of a bright red, and as it ages, it turns to more of a brick red, so not quite just in your face, but and it also lends itself to extra character. So, since you're the young lady who ordered this, please stay. Swirl. Why are we swirling?
So that it will open up.
It'll open up. And if you tuned into the previous show, we have different wine glasses now. We have the typical, although I've got a really cool new glass that I'm going to be using more often. Typical red is a little bit more of a bowl shaped. And again, because it's got that more area, so you can let it air out a little bit and then do that. The other one that we had with the Pinot Grigio was more straight up and a little more closed because typically whites don't open up as much. So, what do you think? Ooh. You heard it here first.
Ooh.
I'm trying to think of something to describe the undertones in it. That's good.
He's good.
He's
So
good.
while she is tasting, trying to think of something we'll let Ben have a little tasty taste. And I'm going to pour myself some, but Ben, please, feel free.
It's got a nice ruby color. Little like rose highlights. It's got nice legs too. Really kind of sticks to the glass.
I just heard a ZZ Top song in my head. What the hell? Yum. I really like this.
probably a little drier, I think, than I'm accustomed to in a red. I get some of the, kind of like a dark fruit, almost like plum. Definitely got some of the floral notes in there.
Mhm.
It's almost even like a little bit spicy, little zing to it, you know?
Mhm. I definitely smell a little bit of spice. Almost smell a dark chocolate undertone.
Like molasses almost, even a little bit?
Almost. Although, when I was growing up, we had a molasses plant just down the highway. Oof. Let's see. I like that. That is really good for my taste. While we're discussing this, we're going to take a little bit of a break, and we'll come back, and we'll talk some more. So for now,